Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande, Roth. We've got an okay day as far as the wind has died down, but we're going to be cloudy. We're going to be rainy. It could always use some rain. All right, we'll get through it. It'll be fine. We'll be in the 50s. Tomorrow and Wednesday look to be sunny and 55. We should get up to about 55. Tuesday and Wednesday with mostly sunshine. So that'll be good. We will appreciate that for sure. A couple of big shows, of course, coming this way. Your birthday show, I should say, My Country 96.1 celebrates our 14th birthday with Jake's 58 Long Island Casino Hotel. Thank you, Jake's, for presenting that. We'll be at Mulcahy's Friday, June 20th with Chris Lane. Tickets are out there, moles.com, MULS.com. And, of course, our first summer show. We've got more coming, but Tyler Hubbard with Parmalee, Brandon Wisham, and DJ Deuce, Saturday, August 16th, Ticketmaster.com as we get ready for summertime. So I promised you this story. Got a few here in this break. The emerging trend of sweatpant jeans. Now, I'm sure you've seen this. They are sweatpants that are made to look like denim jeans, but they're loose and they, feel like sweatpants and they're comfortable. You could lay around in them. If you Google sweatpant jeans, there's one in every style that jeans come in. High waist, wide leg, low rise, all these things. They are becoming quite the trend. Prices all over the map, many of them affordable, closer to sweatpant prices than trendy jean prices. I would hope so, because if they fit and feel like sweatpants, you cannot price them like trendy jeans. According to CNN, they are a major viral trend, and someone at your office on a casual day might try to pull them off as jeans. So I'm not telling you to go around and, feel everybody's jeans. That could get you fired. But if there's a pair that looks like a pair of sweatpants, maybe call somebody out on that. This guy I never heard of, but apparently it's a big deal. 71-year-old Don Gorski of Wisconsin. Sounds like a fake name, but it sounds like a name they'd make up on Saturday Night Live or something, or some movie like a David Spade movie. 71-year-old Don Gorski of Wisconsin. It sounds like sounds like the old Bears. The Bears, this sounds like one of those characters. He's in Wisconsin. He hit a milestone. He's known as the Big Mac guy, and he just ate his 35,000th Big Mac on Saturday. He had his first one in 1972. He loved it so much he had 2 more. Then he went back the same day, had 6 more, had 9 total that day. He's averaged 2 a day for 53 years, and he just hit 35,000 on Saturday. He did it at the same McDonald's in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, I suppose, where he bought his first Big Mac. He's got fans. Fans and media were there. He handed out commemorative buttons and coupons for a free value meal. Now, I will tell you this, there is a serious part to this. He's been open about having pretty severe OCD. And says it's why he's so obsessed with the Big Macs. He says it makes up at least 90% of his diet. He walks 6 miles a day to try to make up for it. He's now, 71 or so? He earned a Guinness record in 1999 after 15,000 Big Macs, and he takes the record seriously. He claims he saved every receipt and every container. And he also had to dial it back last week to make sure he hit 35,000 on the nose on the day he was supposed to. Okay. Congrats, Big Mac Don. 35,000 Big Macs. And last one for you before our national days and good news stories. This is not in the United States. Could you imagine this story? But in Switzerland, maybe they should do this. A driver in Switzerland was fined nearly $110,000 for tailgating, for driving too close to the vehicle in front of him. All right, now, before you say, well, how could he be fined that much? Check this out. Reports say the guy was driving pretty close to the other vehicle. There's no specific definition of tailgating, but the officer said the offender appeared to be stuck to the other car, and it was reckless. The $110,000 amount wasn't juiced up or anything. In Switzerland, fines are based on your taxable income. They want to ensure that a rich person feels the punishment just as much as someone making minimum wage. By the way, I love that. I think if you could police that in certain situations like speeding tickets and things like that and tailgating, absolutely. So apparently this driver is a millionaire. He's a lawyer. He's got a lot of dough. So the fine, according to Swiss law, was $110,000. This was a few months ago. He fought it in court. Good news and bad news for him. The ticket was upheld, but it's suspended, meaning he doesn't have to pay it as long as he avoids committing another offense in the next 2 years. If he is found to commit another offense in the next 2 years, he must pay the $110,000. And he also spent about $15,000 fighting the court case in court fees and things like that. That is absolutely incredible. And you know what? I like the law. Taxable income, that should be your fine. They should have a kind of a list and a table to work from. National days, there's only 2, and for good reason. You know, these national days get created mostly by companies, and a lot of them are new. And who wants to fight St. Patrick's Day for, the headlines of national days? It's not going to work for you. So there's only 2, St. Patrick's Day and National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day. That's the only thing for a national day that could fight St. Patrick's Day on March 17th is corned beef and cabbage. That's about it. And those are your 2. We will round out your morning with some good news stories. A study found that playing with a dog for 15 minutes leaves you and the dog less stressed. They proved it by measuring cortisol levels in saliva. So it is a true thing and good for you. Good news for Grandpa. Food scientists are working on a new type of grapefruit that doesn't mess with medications. People on some cholesterol and blood pressure meds can't have it. It also clashes with certain antibiotics and around 80 other medications. But I didn't realize grapefruit was that crazy. But they're working on a new type of grapefruit that people can have, everyone can enjoy. And the Portland Trail Blazers basketball team have been testing out a new device that helps visually impaired fans enjoy live games. They recently became the first NBA team to add one-court devices. That's a company, one court. Little pads that vibrate and tell you what's happening. There's also an audio feed that pairs with it. That's cool. So you could sit there and it will tell you what's going on and kind of give you the play-by-play, if you will, I suppose. They have 5 of them available for free at all home games. A kid named Hank Vogel recently got to try it and loved it. He says it's the first time he's really enjoyed a live sporting event. So I guess it works. If the kid liked it and it worked for him, then everyone else will like it. Then adults will like it too. That's a great thing. Great move by the Portland Trailblazers. And that does it. Phathead out the door here. And I'm here till 10. We got a lot of music though, right? 9 to 10. A ton of music for you. Once again, happy St. Patrick's Day. Have a great day. Don't drink and drive. Please don't drink and drive. And enjoy yourself if you're heading out for a cold one and a corned beef and cabbage lunch or dinner. Please be safe, enjoy. I mean, the road's going to be slippery to begin with, so we don't need you drinking and driving. And happy birthday to my Abigail, 15 today. Amazing. I love you, Abigail. And, there you go. We'll be back for your Tuesday. Tomorrow, we do have Jim O'Brien, Murph Dog, and Jay Letterman. Elena Smith after that from 8 to midnight. Craig Morgan, her special guest all week on the big show from 8 to midnight. Tuesday and Wednesday, lots of sunshine for you. Phathead and Cande, My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.